Okay, so now I am going to do a review for phonics test 18. So you can watch this video more than once if you need to. If you need that extra reminder, you can look over your worksheets to help you with this. You can practice whatever you need to do to feel like you're ready to take this test. So we've talked about contractions. What are contractions? So if you said two words squished together to make one word and an apostrophe replaces some of those letters, you are correct. So we have, you have, and if you remember, whenever you have the contraction with the word and then have, that HA gets replaced with that apostrophe and then you squish them together. So you have becomes you've. Okay. I have becomes I've. Must have becomes must have. Okay. All right. And the next contraction was a little tougher because we've taken out the first few letters of the word to make the contraction, but we have not as part of our contraction. And that was the weird one, where you have a word and not, and when you make a contraction, you write that first word, but then you write NT, and that apostrophe takes the place of that O. So instead of does not, it becomes doesn't. Has not becomes hasn't. And will not was that super weird one. Will not becomes won't. Okay. Then we've talked about the difference between contractions and possessive nouns, okay? The thing to remember, the differences between the contractions and the possessive, there are two rules for contractions and only one for possessive. What are the two rules for contractions? Okay, if you said two words and an apostrophe, let's see if I spell it right, replaces the letters, replaces some letters, you are correct. Those are the two rules. Okay, a possessive noun means that noun owns something. Is it two words put together? No. Is there an apostrophe? Sometimes. That's why this is the only rule that's consistent. It means they own something. It's not two words together, put squished together. And sometimes there's an apostrophe, not always, okay, for a possessive noun. So let's look at the word her. Okay, so think to yourself, is it contractions or is it a contraction or is it possessive? If you said possessive, you are correct because it's not two words squished together and there's no apostrophe, so it has to be possessive. She's. Could be two words squished together, right? There's an apostrophe, so let's put that into a sentence that makes sense. She's going to work. She's not owning something. So she is going to work. So that would make it a contraction. He'll. Okay, well, it could be two words squished together. There's an apostrophe. So let's put in a sentence that makes sense. He'll get his work done. Okay, so it's he will, and that apostrophe is replacing some of those letters. So it is a contraction. It's. This one's a funny one. It's. It's just one word, and there's no apostrophe. So is it a contraction or a possessive? If you said possessive, you're correct. Now guess what? Look at this. It's possessive right now, but I make one little change, and all of a sudden, it's a contraction because it's two words squished together. It is, and that apostrophe replaces the letters. Mrs. Allen, how do I tell the difference? Okay, without an apostrophe, it's not two words squished together. So put it in a sentence that makes sense. The dog scratched behind its ear. It wouldn't make sense for the dog to scratch behind its ear, right? With the apostrophe, let's put it in a sentence that would make sense, because this apostrophe means it is. So it's getting done. It is getting done. And the last part that I wanted to review with you are the two prefixes un and re. So what are the difference between the two prefixes un and re? Un means not. Re means again. Okay, so if I have the phrase not done, okay, not, it's undone. Not done is the same as undone. Okay, finish again. Well, I see the word again, so it's re, and this is in the front. Remember, it's a prefix. Re-finish. Okay, remember prefixes, like previews in a movie, they're at the front. Okay, I hope that helps with your review. If you need to watch this again in case you missed something or something still is a little unclear, you can watch this video again. You can also watch some of the other videos from the phonics lessons and look over your phonics worksheets before you take your test. Good luck and stay safe. Bye.